Good evening. It's lunchtime, y'all. Right at it. And I'm going to cook me some chicken livers. I've got me a colander. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to wash them real good. Like this. Y'all wash yours in good. You're supposed to wash them in cold water, y'all. Then I'm going to drain them real good. I just got back from the grocery store a while ago. I want y'all to see what I bought while these are draining. Wait just a minute. Come here and look at this. Don't you look what I got. Look at that. Look at those beautiful, beautiful collards. They are just as crispy and nice as they can be. I bought 2 bunches of collards. Y'all will see me cooking them later because I'm not going to cook them till tomorrow, New Year's Day. The old saying is if you cook the right things on New Year's Day, you'll have plenty of money next year. We hope that's so. All right, so the collards are for the greenbacks. Did y'all know the way you got to cook something green? It doesn't have to be collards. It can be cabbage or turnip greens or something like that, whatever you want. And then you got to cook your black-eyed peas. That's a must. That's for good luck. Not that I believe in a bunch of good luck, but here you go. I got my black-eyed peas. Big old bag of them. I'm going to cook those. I'm going to put a penny in it for good luck. All right, so here are our chicken livers. I'm going to put just a tad of buttermilk over it, maybe a tablespoon or 2. That's to wet them real good and make my goodies stick to it, okay? Like that. I'm going to salt and pepper them. Here it is. I'm going in circles today. All right, so I'm going to salt them real good. Let's get us a spoon so we can stir it around a little. I normally don't put Creole seasoning on mine. I just do them plain, but today I am. Y'all need to change around what you're doing too, just for a little different flavor every now and then, okay? Let's turn on our eye over here. Well, we already got it going, and it's hot. Move it off. It's too hot. I'm going to put a little Creole seasoning on it today. Just for something different. This is a cheap lunch. It's costing me $2.45. That's how much the livers were. Actually, that's higher than they normally are. Okay, now I'm going to put flour on it. I'm going to put the white lily. You can put the plain or the self-rising. It really doesn't matter when you're frying chicken livers, which one you use. Whatever you've got will be fine. I'm going to put self-rising today. And you're just going to put enough to coat each one. You want them to be dry. In other words, you're going to put enough flour that one liver doesn't stick to the other liver. So you just mix it around like this until every liver is coated individually. Like that. I know some of you are feeling grossed out. Listen, a lot of y'all have been asking me, when am I going to do my New Year's Day food so you can know what to fix? I'm sorry, but I'm not fixing my New Year's Day food until New Year's, which is January 1. I can't cook it ahead of time for y'all to see because I want it fresh when I eat it. Do you understand that? It's like some of y'all said, show us how to make a turkey for Christmas. Well, if I showed you how, then I'd have a cold turkey for Christmas. Have you ever thought about that? Mine's not a regular cooking show. Mine is a y'all are watching what I'm fixing show. Y'all are watching whatever I'm fixing. And today just happens to be livers. I'm going to cook these collards when New Year's comes. What are y'all going to do for New Year's Eve? You know what I'm doing? I'm going to bed. I never watch the new year come in. I'm always asleep when it comes in. All right, y'all. If every one of them looks like it's coated real good, let's go over here to our skillet. We're going to put them on. Come on with me. Y'all just come on with me. I'm going to fix to get you set up. I'll get you set up right here so you can see. Let's put our grease back on. I had to move it off. It got too hot. And I think what I'm going to do today, I baked some sweet potatoes the other day, so I think I'm going to have a baked sweet potato left over. I had this many left over. Here, we had to cut that one in half. Look, looks good, doesn't it? When I was a little girl, and when George was a little girl, I mean a little boy, we, our grandparents would, what they did is when you had your lunch, your dinner's what we called it. We call it dinner and supper. When we had that, then they would take the leftovers, whatever it happened to be, sweet potatoes, a biscuit, peas, whatever it was. They did not refrigerate them. Y'all are so quick to throw everything in the refrigerator. What they did is they put it on the center of the kitchen table and put a towel over it. And what the kind of towel that they put was a sack. It was like a flour sack, a feed sack. Sometimes they would put a beautiful tablecloth over, just kind of pile it over the food. And the reason they did that was to keep the flies off the food. That's why they did it. And during the day, you could just walk in there anytime you wanted to and pull back that cloth and get you whatever you wanted to eat. George said he never remembered his grandmother's house not having a sweet potato in the middle of the table. Isn't that something? Woo! I got me a popper thing, y'all. A follower sent me one, and I'm fixing to use it. That's all right. Get in there. Here it is. It's got holes in it. You just sit it over there so it'll protect you. Anyway, he said he would go to that kitchen table and peek up under there and see what Granny had up under there. It might be a piece of pone cornbread or a biscuit or two or some sweet potatoes. It changed all the time according to what season it was. If it was summertime, you might see peas under there. You usually didn't see leftover okra because you never have that left over. Everybody eats every crumb of it. Y'all like my little shirt today? Look how cute it is. Hey, y'all. Bye, y'all. That's what it says. That's why I got these vanilla wafers. I'm going to make us some banana pudding one day this week. I'm going to make us one. I hope you get to see it. You may not, because you may not can find me. You go to Cooking with Brenda Gantt, and you'll see a little tiny blue check mark up there by my name, and it will say Cooking with Brenda Gantt, and had a little check mark, a little bitty one. You can hardly see it. And then you will press on it and press follow. And then you could scroll and see all my videos. I've done a banana pudding before, but I think it's been at least maybe 1.5 to 2 years since I've done that for you. So maybe I make mine from scratch. I don't do the pudding and all that stuff. Mine is from milk and eggs, and vanilla and sugar. And we'll make a custard out of it. And I pour that over the bananas and the vanilla wafers. I'll show y'all when the time comes. I'll be back in a minute. Let me get my hands clean. Okay, it's time to turn them over. I'm gonna keep this in front of me, kind of. Can y'all see okay? Well, they sure are looking good. I know what y'all are thinking. You're thinking, Brenda, are you going to eat all those? Well, I'll eat the biggest part of them. Some of them I can't. I won't be able to eat all of it. So I'll just leave them sitting out. And before night comes, they'll all be gone. Because I'll eat them by then. What y'all want to talk about? What you want to talk about? Y'all see my little flowers? These are fixing to bloom pretty soon. Look at that. It's going to have 3 blooms on it. Can you see that? I'll show y'all what y'all need to see. Come outside with me a minute while the livers are cooking. I want to just show y'all what I've been going through. It's been terrible. It's been terrible. So, when you live out in the country like I do, you have what's called a septic tank. Septic tank. And when the tree roots get in it and that kind of thing, which you can't help, they have to put new septic tank lines. So here they are doing. There's the tractors and whatever. So what they do is this. They put rock in these deep holes so the water and septic lines can go out of them. All right, he's digging the hole right there. See? And then they put that big pipe down there in there, like that. He goes all the way down that way. How's it coming?
Coming good. Coming real good.
He's got you down in the hole? What'd y'all think about that? My whole front yard's being chewed up, ground up. I've worked so hard to get my grass growing. And now they're coming in here and doing that. But that's just part of living in the country, y'all, like I do. We don't have city water, we don't have city sewage, and we don't have natural gas coming to our house. I'm lucky to have a telephone and lights. I'm blessed to have those. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I brought all my plants in for the winter. I've got them there. And this is the south side of my house right here. So I've got them in here. That's the jade plant. I brought it in because it can't take the sun. This is a plant that somebody gave me when George died. It's a peace lily. So it's been living now since 2018. I've kept it good. I'm not sure the name of this one, but it has a red bloom on it. When it blooms red. You can't see it. There we go. And let's see what else we got. That's my mama's philodendron. Do y'all know what this is? That is the bottom of a lamp. You know how you get lamps and they tear up? But all the lamps have a hole in the bottom of them because that's where your electrical line goes up through there. So it didn't have a big opening up here, but it was big enough to grow a plant in. So I filled it with dirt, got a saucer under it to keep it from ruining my cabinet, and I put Mama's plant in it. You can root philodendron, though, in water. I'll do it all the time. And then right here, I'm rooting philodendron. And what I did is I had this little, this is a berry picker. It's what they used to call them, a berry picker. And I put little tiny jars in there and see all the roots that are in that plant. I love plants. I'm telling you, they're wonderful. Went to the grocery store today, so I got some fruit. Got an avocado and a tomato, because I'm going to make me something good. That's for our banana pudding, and I bought me 3 apples. And I bought some onions and potatoes over here that I need to put these in baskets. I just haven't had a chance yet, because I just got home not too long ago. All right, let's check our livers. Okay, I think they're done. Time to eat. I don't know how long I cook them, y'all. I go by sight and everything, and so I can't tell you that. I'm not sure. But a pretty good while. I cooked them on about medium, low medium, something like that. Okay, here they are. I can't eat all these. But, hey, they'll work. Let me get my ketchup. I just opened a new bottle. I'm going to put it to the side. What I like to do is this. I like to just squirt me some right here on the side. I love ketchup on my chicken livers. Let me get me a fork out. You get over here like this. Let me put in the light. Okay. And here we go. Here's my plate. I think I'm going to go out on the porch and eat today and watch the men work. Here's what the inside looks like. Just solid meat. And I like to dip mine in just a tad of ketchup like that. Mmm. It's good. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day. Look up. There's help. Love y'all. Bye-bye.